Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. And today we are in Judges. We're jumping into Judges, and we're reading, starting chapter 2, and we're going to be reading chapter 2, verses 1 through 15 today. Chapter 2, verses 1 through 15. It says this, and if you have your Bibles, get them open here. The angel of the Lord went up from Gilgal to Bochum and said, I have brought you out of Egypt and led you into the land I swore to give to your ancestors. I said, I will never break my covenant with you, and you shall not make a covenant with the people of this land, but you shall break down their altars. Yet you have disobeyed me. Why have you done this? And I have also said, I will not drive them out before you. They will become traps for you, and their gods will become snares to you. When the angel of the Lord had spoken these things to all the Israelites, the people wept aloud, and they called that place Bochum. There they offered sacrifices to the Lord. This is really the first judge. It's an angel, but some people believe it's a Christophany, that it's Jesus appearing, although he's not named here. Either way, if it's Jesus or if it's an angel, either way, it's a message from God, okay? And this one, it was a divine being of some sort that had come down and spoken to the people and gave them this message. And it's the same message that the judges will give all throughout the book of Judges, okay? So that's the first judge, really, is either Jesus or an angel sent. And the people were sorry for what they did. They repented, but then you're going to see they're going to fall back into sin. Verse 6 says this, After Joshua had dismissed the Israelites, they went to take possession of the land, each to their own inheritance. The people served the Lord throughout the lifetime of Joshua of the elders who outlived him and who had seen all the great things that the Lord had done for them. So this is talking about Joshua living here at the beginning of the book of Judges. It ties in with the end of the book of Joshua. So it's referring to Joshua still living here at this time, but then he died here. Verse 8, it says, Joshua, son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died at the age of 110. And they buried him in the land of his inheritance, at Timnah, in the hill country of Ephraim, north of Mount Gash. So Joshua and Caleb were the only ones that were received an inheritance, the only individuals. The rest were tribes that received an inheritance. And these were the only guys of the original people coming out of Egypt that were going to inherit the land. The rest were children and great-grandchildren, or children and grandchildren that had come because that generation had died while in the wilderness. Verse 10, After that the whole generation had been gathered to the ancestors, another generation grew up who knew neither the Lord nor what he had done for Israel. Then the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord and served the Baals. They forsook the Lord, the God of their ancestors, who brought them out of Egypt. They followed and worshipped various gods of the peoples around them. They aroused the Lord's anger because they forsook him and served Baal and Ashtaroth. In his anger against Israel, the Lord gave them into the hands of raiders who plundered them. He sold them into the hands of the enemies all around them, whom they were no longer able to resist. Whenever Israel went out to fight, the hand of the Lord was against them to defeat them, just as he had sworn to them, and they were in great distress. Okay, so this is we're in the beginning of the book of Judges here, and the Lord's judgment is coming upon the people because of their falling into sin. And specific sin is worshiping idols, Baal and Asheroth, falling into that sin of the idols. Okay, and you might go, oh, we don't have that problem. We don't have any idols. I don't have any Baal or Ashtaroth around here that I'm worshiping. Wrong. You might not be worshiping those little idols they had, but we have my idol of my truck, and my idol of my car, my house, and my car, and my money, and all those idols that surround us. The idol of my phone, okay? The idol of my computer. All those idols, okay? We are worshiping. We're spending more time with those than we are with God, okay? So don't go, oh yeah, that's for them. No, this is for us, because we worship a lot of those same idols. But in this, it was a whole generation that had left the Lord, really, okay? And so that's what I want to talk about today here is this. You had the generation of Joshua and those people. They followed the Lord, but then it was the generation after that, which had not witnessed the miracles of coming, through the Red Sea and stuff, and the things like that, and so they fall away and they start to worship the idols around them. And that happens today. Okay, we have a generation that is falling away from the Lord, and it's basically because we're not raising them up. The church might not be doing a good job of raising them up, but more specifically, families are not doing a good job. We send our kids to school and expect them to teach them, and then we're shocked when they're at school and they're learning everything that is ungodly there. Okay, we have to start in the home, raising godly kids, okay, and passing that on to the next generation. And that's the first step right there. So we have to raise up a godly generation. That's the bottom line today. We have to raise up a godly generation. Okay, as simple as that. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. We need to raise up a godly generation. All right, so I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. I will continue in the book of Judges tomorrow. Continue through chapter 2, as I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I will see you tomorrow. Lord's blessing to you.